Hello everyone, welcome to Shadows Over Loathing. This is the sequel to West of Loathing that I played on the channel recently. And apparently this is supposed to be a lot, different than that game, but it's in the same universe, so I'm very curious to see what's going on in this game. Like, there's cars and whatnot going by. I feel like this is going to be in the future. Like maybe like a few years in the future, like maybe like a decade, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I'm not good with intros, so let's just get right into it. You hear the sounds of a diner behind you. Maybe someone there can help you with your little magazine on the face problem. Or I could give up. Wait, what? Okay. This smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Is this a clever way of like, oh, you have to pick your, character type thing. You shouldn't bother anybody until you get this magazine off your face. I'm not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points over to the right. As far as you know. Wait, you can feel a little sign here, but can't see what it says. Probably instructions for what to do in case of magazine-related emergencies. I already love the dialogue in this game. The bathroom, probably. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing... Yeah? Oh, okay. My face! My brand! I don't know if, this is a case of, like a one-step type thing, or if it's going to, move me forward. Currently, my hairstyle is this, but usually my hairstyle is this, so I think I'm just gonna go with this one. There you are! Leave the bathroom. Okay. Ooh, they got one of those new meat-operated multi-section phonographs, or jukeboxes as the kids call them. Neat! Hey, there's something in the coin return. Gain 1 meat. Nice. Hey, I got my first meat. Cool. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. The way these young women act these days, with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles, it's scandalous. And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put their kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays though. And that's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Okay. Try coffee. You'll like it eventually. Hi. The Nightingale welcomes old travelers. Okay. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey Mac, what town is this? Poughkeepsie, are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted our Jelly Beans breezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, bourgeois, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Jeez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a cancel stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. So, is my name Mac, or am I going to be able to, make my own name as, the last time? The sign says, meat only, no credit. Well now, that looks much better. I'm Ethel. Hi, I'm Jamie. Who? You know what I have to do. Pleased to meet you. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so myself. That'll be one me. Great. To go, please. Ethel pours you a steaming hot cup of fresh black Java. Anything else, hun? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure it does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hun, but it's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? She locks eyes with you. I just really want to help. Your uncle must be pretty important to you. Everyone who needs help deserves help. Got Scout's honor. Ethel beams. Well, isn't that sweet? The world could use more folks like you, I think. Thanks. This case contains 3 pies, which is exactly 3 pies more than you can afford. Is it pie-flavored pie? Because that'd be great. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it is a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy. Isn't that the truth? Ethel said the bus will be here any minute. Okay, let's go out and wait for it. Full log. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, C.O. Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able, please. Your Uncle Murray. Want to hear another joke? That Barnaby Bob? You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. It's the bus driver. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope, sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Oh, jeez. You didn't fill up before we left. I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can, plus 1 additional can. Swell. Why do I have to go get it? Well, I go it myself, except for 2 reasons. Those being, firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fellow that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Well, alright then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use though. Good luck. Thanks. Drink red cola. Protect your family. Okay, so that's the gas station. Is there anything off to the right? You wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in this rain no matter how bad it wanted to. Okay. What this bus lacks in comfort, it makes up for in unreliability. Okay. An old billboard from before the war. Gas pump is empty, full of water instead of gas. Okay. The station seems to have run out of service. I don't like this. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. There's one object left on the snack shelf. Got cheese loaf. Ew, nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Gross. It's weird that the cash register is pointed toward the front of the store. It's mostly empty, but you find some loose change. Cool. There's an old baseball bat leaning against the wall here. Okay, I got a baseball bat. Is that going to be like my weapon? Empty oil cans. A whole pyramid of them. The sign says employees only. Are you an employee? Yeah. Really? You never mentioned working at a gas station? Yeah. Well, okay, if you say so. A desk, presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Okay. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. That's a massive radio, though. The shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. Okay, good to know. The shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for any of them, though. The shelf is full of old personnel files. I'll be darned, here's your file. You do work here. Sorry I ever doubted you. I wonder if that's actually like a thing where it's like, oh, if you didn't say that, you probably wouldn't have found that. Oh wait, I need to look at my inventory. This is your personnel file from the abandoned gas station you work at. Wait a minute. Wait. When you were 4 years old, Byron flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. If I remember correctly, you can get a spider pet. I don't know what that looks like though. Looks like this is the control for the car lift thing. Nothing happens. It must not have power. Okay, I need 3 mysticality. And I only have 1. It's a big tool chest, but all the good tools have been stolen. A fuse box. As advertised, this is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. That old flavor looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. Well, god dang it. We really want to know the story behind this sign. Okay. So, apparently, okay, I'm gonna go back out to, here. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose on it. Seems like just yesterday that gas only cost 6 15/64 meat a gallon. Those were the days. Good to know it's not compulsory. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Oh, hi. A miserable-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there. Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh, also, I don't have a car. Oh, what's your name? Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit, these circumstances aren't great. So, what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Okay, that's fair. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's, raining. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway, seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one? The cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it was terrible. His early works are his best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So, do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Well, okay then. Okay, why am I able to say this over and over again? I feel like this is gonna do something. Okay, maybe not. Okay, bye. Good luck. Hey, I ain't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right, so you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name's Jamie. Howdy, Jamie. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Thanks. Bears. All these boxes are labeled bears. Are these boxes really full of bears? No, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Sure. Got Bibson's extra sweet pears. Gee, thanks. I don't think I've ever had a pear myself. Like, I'm not one to eat a whole ton of fruit. There's a weird device on top of this box. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What's it for? It's, calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Well, yeah, well, not haunted exactly. Bunch of spiders got in there. Now it sounds all scary when you blow it. See. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. Yep, I don't like that. What spiders? Nice. Good job. There's a rifle hanging over the fireplace. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yup. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such as like that, but the almanac doesn't list any examples of a varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean by that. No need to fret over it right now in any case. That gun is for later. Later? Yup, much later. Huh, okay. These boxes are labeled gears. What are these boxes of gears? My daughter, Simone, left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. That makes sense. Labeled tears. Wait, are these boxes of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of them in boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. A Kitchens Inc. brand kitchen sink. Cool. A collection of stains makes its home on the range. These boxes are labeled shares. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors? I don't get it. This is a very large box, considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. Is this box really full of class rings? Yup, about 140 of them. Did you, go to college 140 times? Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. That there's the collecting trifecta. Huh. Well, okay then. The door is locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock. What's with the door? Well, here's a weird frickin' door. Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, cause I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. I see. Leads to a bathroom. Can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door was the bathroom, though? I've always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms is all. Well, good for you, I guess. Okay. A vicious claw-foot bathtub. You can see your face in Eliza's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi! Hey there, good looking. Oh, what's wrong? Why, I oughta. Oh no. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago? Ugh. I should assume this looks good. Ah, there you are. Okay. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. You have flushed Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. Seems like I got 5 XP for that, I'm concerned. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Where does this door lead, if I may ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't ever bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though I doubt you'll find much of use. Dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what's Simone call it? Nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beast, real territorial. Okay. A tasteful arrangement of dried fronds. It's a shelf full of pulp westerns. Take a look at one. Robbers of Tarnation. Catwoman of Glory. Betrayal of Rattlesnake Creek. The Riders of the Bloody Sky. Hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. The Handgun's Tale. The Shootout at Six Gun Mountain. The Cowboys of the Dusty Mountain. Reckoning at Horse Thief Canyon. Showdown at Horse Thief Ranch. The Rangers of Tarnation. The Shootout at Cow Mountain. The Incident at Rattlesnake Mine. The gunfight at Rattlesnake Gulch. Rustlers of Revenge. Sheriffs of the Night. The Robbers of Revenge. Drifters of the West. The Fifth Fight at Dry Arroyo. Shootout at Dry Creek. Okay. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun. Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. The story is pretty boring, but it contains some very technically complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Okay, so I can't do anything with that right now. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how it got that way. Okay. A dusty old nightstand. He found an old wallet in the drawer. The dust devil is really kicking up some dickens under there. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things were pretty dangerous. Okay. Oh, God. I'm concerned. I'm dead. Should have listened to Chekhov. Well, how was I supposed to know that I was gonna die like immediately and stood no chance against it? You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Okay, you spend all that time cleaning your gun and the rain comes along and ruins it. Typical. That scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The doors around here must be real aggressive. Show it you ain't scared. so... Okay, so... That thing really shot the crow out of you. Okay, so... Okay, so I think I have to come back to here. Wait. The barn door's unlocked. Okay, let's talk with him. So, you moving out? Yep. I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. Have you got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear, and I forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. I see. So why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow, just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter. We just got a letter. I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. Gotta warn you though, you have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an auto-ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice too. Wow. Problem is, after she left it, blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to those newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Aha, I see. You are going to try your hand against it if you are mind to it, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Okay, so the problem is, I'm not ready for it. You heave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. You have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. What, there's no needles anymore? Wow. Okay, so... Huh... Interesting. You can't equip both of them at the same time anymore. Interesting. Okay, I can't do anything with that. Based on the arrangements of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. A baleful pile of hay. You're not gonna get past that thing without destroying it. Ow. Thank you. Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. You got enough XP now to learn a skill. Open the character sheet via the icon in the top right or hit C. Rest in parts. Okay, so I have enough things. Okay, I'm not going to do anything yet. I want to look at my skills here. Wait. Oh, I see. I was going to say, why do I only have one per? But that makes sense. Okay. So I want to raise my Moxie. You know you weren't supposed to wear plaid and stripes at the same time, but you're so cool that you can get away with it anyway. Your Moxie helps you look cool, move with grace and style, and deal damage with ranged weapons, guns, and musical instruments. Okay. It's a workbench for welding. It's mostly tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. Okay, so what does this do? +1 hot armor. Okay. Can I look at this? No? You'd go up if it weren't for your hay fever, and you're falling out of lost fever. Okay, so I have 1/3 of gas now. Okay. This must be the farmer's daughter's fishing rod. You assume she won't miss it. Okay, what does the fishing rod do? Oh, okay. So it seems as if the combat system is a bit different this time around. Okay, so I can't do anything else with you. The turtle was stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am. I'm helping it. There you go, buddy. Bye. You're welcome. Enjoy blue cola. The honorable choice. Looks like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away. Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. An open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Hey, there's something in there. You got a crowbar. Okay. A cheerful-looking hobo toodles idly on a harmonica. Hi there. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. Not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor. Aw, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers who'd better get off my property. I'm just joshing you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam? It's a local delicacy. Huh. Where you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the whales. You, rode the whales from Hawaii? Heh, yep. Real challenging trip for the first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? We only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they build a second one, though. Huh. So do you live here? Not permanent-like, but I've been camped out here for a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a lot livelier, but the boss has sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your mettle. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Heh, similar. I see. Sure, I'll have some jerky. Got some clam jerky. There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself. Like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. Really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Okay. See ya, Howie. Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. You inspect the bag, and it appears to be latched shut with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. Howie wasn't just harmonicking Dixie. An open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. There's something shiny in this pile. It's an old class ring. I got 1917 SIT class ring, so this is in the future. Okay. A tarnished class ring from the Seaside Institute of Technology, adorned with a blue jewel supported by a pair of tiny carved badgers. Makes everyone think you intended SIT or mug someone who did. There's a partially full gas can nestled in the piles of garbage. Okay, so now I have 2/3. Okay, so now I'm still missing Topeka, 1,200 miles. You heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. So I'm basically east of Dirtwater or something. Because if you remember in the first game, I was off, I came to Dirtwater, or maybe it was Boring Springs, and then there were, like, you would go off to the right, and it's like, you can't go back to Topeka, because you did something or whatever. Tell him about the ring you found. I found this old class ring. You hand it to him, and he looks it over. Hey, 17 SIT ring. I've got one of those in full emerald, but not a full sapphire one like this. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so the kids won't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? No, not to a jeweler or a pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-karat gold and the stone's made out of glass. A collector would give you 30 meat for it, such as myself if you're interested in selling it. Actually, you can just have it. Well, thank you. That's right, generous. He admires it a bit more, then slips it into the pocket of his overalls. I don't really need, like, it because I don't feel like it's very sentimental. To me, that is. I really want to fight things, but I can't. I'm not going to be able to kill him. I need more health. That's the problem. Wait, I need to know what... Okay, I'm gonna check the thing. Each run of combat increases your muscle, mysticality, or moxie by 1. Okay. So that's what I'm supposed to do. There we go. Now it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. Okay, there we go. So now I'm missing the dude over here. Okay. Okay. So let's go fight this guy again. There was no way. Okay. I don't think there's an angry meter either, unless I'm losing like meat or something. Unsure. There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Historic site. At this exact spot, on the 13th of October 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O'Cullens, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip before you've even arrived. Go on about your normal, non-haunted day. Interesting. We dig through the boxes and find a single unblown fuse. There we go. Is this the Model T that was, that struck her? The car is missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. Okay, I have a full can of gas in. Is there any way I can actually, fight the dudes? I feel like there's a way I can do things. I just don't remember what. I'm gonna look around one more time before I move forward. Okay, I can't get in there. Okay. You have anything else to say? Tell me about the scarecrow. I had to beat up your scarecrow. Sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you go and do a thing like that for? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Okay. Bye. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else because I don't have the things for it. This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Take him with you. Harold. Okay, Harold it is. Gotta Harold the turtle. Hey there, friend. Any luck with that gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Oh, hey, there was a full can of gas. I knew you could do it. Ready to hit the road? I don't think I can really beat the dudes. I don't think there's anything I can do with them. Hold on. Not quite. I'll be with you in just a minute. So you're the no stone unturned type, eh? I respect that. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. I'll be right here waiting in the pouring rain. I won't be long. I won't be long. So what does this do? Each round of combat, Harold heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. Okay. So let's go try to fight the thing now. Again, that is. Oh, I thought he was gonna do that, but apparently not. Okay, I thought that would have been... Oh, Harold the turtle is bummed out. I just read that. I was like, oh man. Okay, so I actually like Byron the Mockingbird better. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I can really do right now. It also said you don't have to fight if you don't want to. I wonder if that's like a thing. Ready to go? Yeah, let's get out of here. He takes the can and empties it into the bus tank. And with that, we're on our way. All aboard! You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep, the sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street, and you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh. What? All ashore, what's going on ashore? Thanks for traveling with us, Busco. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the antique shop yet. I wanna look around. Going seems accurate. Going out of business. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Heh, suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, pleased to meet you. Say, you wouldn't have a couple meat to spare? Sure. You flip Gus some meat, and he beams. Thank you very much. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take it easy, Gus. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. I wonder if I can go back. Probably not, unless I get like a car or something. The army surplus store is closed for the night. It's a bus stop. The note on the door says, please. Police, please. Nice. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned? The trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Why not? Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized a streetlight. Okay, the Ocean City Watchful Eye. The door to the newspaper office is locked and the windows are boarded up. Looks like print is really dead. You thought it had at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Yeah. It's late. The bank is closed. Securibus building alone. You can't see anything interesting within walking distance in that direction. So apparently I am gonna get like a vehicle or something that allows me to travel. Because I doubt I'm gonna get like a horse or anything. Oh, it's a trash can full of trash. You find a discarded bottle of cologne. Okay, cool. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Jamie. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac. As Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks, is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He, isn't. You said that in a kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Jessica sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling your mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this isn't going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. She leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. Are you serious? It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely. I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there until we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Okay. So, are the cows not here? I wonder if that's the canon ending in West of Loathing, where, like, you banish the cows. I wonder. Don't have time to play games right now. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ears. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you, have any sardines? Nope, we're all out. You can get some tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay. There's nobody at this desk. Hey, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. There's nobody you need to call right now. I like how his messages, none. Okay. Okay, that's the new bedroom. I don't want to go in there just yet. You wonder where this door leads. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Okay. This desk is a mess. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before somebody bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, won't. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I can do it right here while I'm standing up. Haha. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Well, I'm happy to help. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, well, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there was literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Heck yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expected grin. Go to the newspaper office with him and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah, man's fedora probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Sweet, let's do this. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. How you doing, Gabby? Gabby has readiness for an action. Flappy gums a bit. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. So, how'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're gonna need some muscle for this, and Gabby says Gabby has several muscles, strong ones, and that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. So you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes, Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parent flapped too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 Oh, right. Goblins, well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby, and previous ones too. Haha, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry too hard for it to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing, the best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it, maybe 50 years later. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-grand Gabby came and popped just some blocks from over there. Or to popping, as they would say, haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. Okay, it's looping now. Okay, so I need to go over to where? Here? Okay, time to bust in here and find a weird cursed task. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Hold on. There's a handwritten note on this desk. The note says, Robson, first Hinden, then Carver, who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. Yes, what's a karate? The note says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prairies. Back. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Okay. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report it cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Okay. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Perhaps pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. Okay, got coffee. It's the newspaper's archives from 1983 to 1799. Without anything specific you want to look up, this seems like a waste of time. Okay, so I need to find something that gives me information. There's a crumpled up pink slip on this desk. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. If I see your face in here again, I will give you both the axe and set you on fire. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Okay. Oh, crap. You got an item. Pneumatic tube system operational manual. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye has some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Okay. Okay, so that's where the thing is. Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. Okay. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Ew, got nasty old leftovers. I did not like that sound. Oh hey, it's one of those new Arcane Press newsfeed things. High tech. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says Dempsey in interview. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says, "You think he could have left a better tip." Parisian bards declare independence, claim to debauch Tavern as a sovereign city-state. Today's winning racehorses. Bristler's mother, too much corn, and Howitzer's jacket. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children. Severe storm causes trolley disaster. Prevents 5 other trolley disasters. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Today's list of banned dances: the Chutney Slider, the Dirty Dirty Blitz, and the Upside Down Tango. Okay, it just loops. Okay. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely, it doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they can type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. I don't think it caught on. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. I got cufflinks. Okay. This is the same one? Okay. So under the water cooler, huh? It's a big, heavy water cooler, and it's got something to hide. Hey, look, a trap door. Hi, guys. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. Huh, what happened on July 22nd, 1917? Yeah, I want to go back up and look at 1917 then. What date would you like to look at the archives for? I found 2? Huh. You find something tragic. Interesting. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crollins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. Okay, so July 22nd, 1917. The top story from that date is the Ocean City's comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. Okay, is there any other ones that I might have missed? No, okay, so let's go down. What's off to the left? It's an underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left in it. Okay, got an underground newspaper. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Okay. The left one is engraved, always check, and the right one says, your sources. It really makes you think. Okay, so I'm assuming, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case where it went on my, what would this be, offhand? Accessory, okay. Okay. Okay, so there's not really any things. Okay. Everything alright? Okay. So it's, I don't know if it's gonna be the exact same thing as the previous system with, like, your companion, where it's like you talk to him and it's like, oh, like, Gary, like, thinks this about this particular location or whatever. It's the control panel for the pneumatic tube system. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Startup instructions. Step 1. Push the green power on button. Step 2. Pull the pump and gauge lever. Step 3. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to A. If the blue indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to E. If the green indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to D. To abort startup, press the red power off button. Okay. Something about here seems pretty fishy, and these two moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly in the dim light. Though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. I feel personally attacked. Like, I'm not, like, covered with anything, but I feel attacked from the other descriptions. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead there, but, you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium watch dials, and they hiss and glare at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their heads open and close like thin wet mouths, gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they judged how much of a threat you are. Okay. The green button makes a satisfying click and you hear a motor starting up somewhere. Okay. So pull the lever. Okay. You pull the lever with a very pleasing ka-chunk and the motor noise turns into a sort of loudy, windy whine. Yellow light is glowing on the console. You click the dial into place and the noise turns into a sort of shuddering growl for a second before an orange light flashes briefly and the entire machine shuts down. Okay. So I think I need to find some way to do the thing, like probably like avoid fighting them. So it's A, E, or D. Okay. Oh, I see. Pull the lever. No, push the green, pull the lever. A yellow light is on. So red, blue, and green. Let's do 5. God dang it. Okay. Pull the lever, push the button. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, what? Okay. So, either I'm missing something or I'm pressing the wrong buttons. A, D, and E. I've already done D, and I'm pretty sure I've done E. So, okay. So I need to adjust it to A. Press the green button, pull the lever, turn the knob. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Okay, I think I... Wait, hold on. Why am I able to see this? Why am I able to read this again? Not wanting to get any closer than... I don't think there's any way I can actually fight them. Or not fight them, I should say. Unless I'm like skimming over it. I don't see any indication, so I think I have to fight them. Oh, I don't like those noises. Okay. You won. So much for those things that you'd rather not think about any further. Byron got stronger. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Okay. So I got a hat. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Terribly cursed fedora. Can I put that on? Okay, I'm not gonna wear that just in case. Okay, you don't have anything to say. So let's go back. How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, although, yeah, well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take the hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to psychically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Okay. Wait, who are you? This must be Charles Wallace. That I am. Pleased to meet you. What do you do around here? Oh, you're general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectotron and the uncursing machine too. Oh, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Oh, it's nothing really. Hey, let me ask you something. How does that weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a real traditional sense, yep. Is there a porcelain cow figurine anywhere in this game? Okay. The uncursing machine. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? Fedora, please. No sooner have you sat down the machine with a hiss. Positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terrible cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of the curse? Curses are like energy. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself, but as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know how much about that. I'm more a Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe, I'll do that. Okay. Fedora Reserve. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now, I will find in thy mortar. A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Et in Arcadia ego. Even Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there was a killer. Thou knew who I am, why I am here. I, Cutter, there has been a murder. What knowest thou of murderer? That I did not do the murder, that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this, I am one of three brothers. One of us always tells the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speak in at all, but honks. If I find on thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save in thee. I, Cutter, thou art a servant of the word. Word, can't speak. Blessed be her branches. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, it has made a sin, but not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to murder. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speaks of three brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak in at all, but honks. What speaking thee of? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin' in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin' since then? No, sire. Something is rotten in the woodcutter. I am order, with perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tellin me? I am troubled. I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness make no room for liars. Thou would do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Okay. I do no honkin', sire, I swear in upon it. Never house thou a honkin'? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in my eyes. Okay. No. I feel like this is longer. But this is the first one I came across. Thou lie about honking. What say? Thy brother's honking not, thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood, thou would not do murder in the wood? Aye, thou hast the right of it, I sought only in thee while I makes my escape. Goodbye, cutter, do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will hath grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never fall on me. But I will not wait 100 years, die, mortarer. Big rod in the wood today, cutter, and wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade! Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. Nice hat. Thanks. Well, I stole your face. Well, I was being sarcastic. Well, I stole your face. Still a big brick wall behind it. So odd. Okay, so I have the fedora. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great, what was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter, that was me, I guess? And these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. You have anything else to say? No. Okay. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. You're dead tired, but you shouldn't sleep in these wet clothes. Go unpack your trunk before you go into sleep. Okay, so I'm not going to do that quite yet. A simple writing desk with no chair or pens or paper or anything. Okay, it's a shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Lots of empty space in here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Okay. A television set. You've heard. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Rats. Ah, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everyone has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except letter. Okay, I got that. Okay. You are very ready for this day. Are we gonna have a dream of some kind? Yes, we are. A dream about school. Jacob Murray. It's a poster of my favorite literary ghost. These dorm are so comfortable. Lots of people in this, it seems. Hello? How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I don't know. That's alright, I'll figure out eventually. That's bizarre. 6 lockers. There isn't a 7th one. I said the 7th one. I said, well, only 6 lockers. Well, check it. Okay, geez, look in the school papers. Look at them. They all got your name. They're your papers. Read them. How I spent my summer, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. Uncle Murray. The end. Underneath the pile of school papers, you find overdue library book. You open the first locker to reveal a thriving ants. The second locker is full of paper. The third contains a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. The fourth locker is empty. The fifth locker is filled with with cookbooks, but they're all in French. The sixth lock opens on the vast, uncaring emptiness of space, so as not to suffer. Nice faces you've got there. I know which one is yours. The hallway is less crowded now. Okay. Our founder, Brandworth, not gonna bother the third. This lady looks friendly. Hello there, you must be... She flips through the book on her desk. Ah, here we are, a queen. Yup, that's me. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Okay. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This course is for jazz agents. But what do they do, though? I'm interested in being a pig skinner. As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. Cheese wizard, as trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. Okay, let's look at all of them. Masters of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking their odds in their favor over time. Well, I've already gone down the Moxie path, so I guess that's what I'll do. That sounds like what I want. Alrighty, you're a jazz agent. Now then, there's just the minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Wait, what? I minored in cryptobotany. So you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. So you're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Or a psychogeologist. So you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. I think I like... I don't know which one is the best path to take, though. I think I'm gonna go with applied insectology, mainly because I don't know if I'm gonna come across any like things that I might need to like deal with. I don't know. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Yes, except for the birds part. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points at the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just go through that door. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You can gaze into it for days. If you couldn't tell, this is exactly what the void looks like, by the way. Just vast nothingness, except for a very, 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 like, narrow, like, little areas. Like, my my room is just like this, except it's more compact. Just a little, like, thing. Like a little peek into the void. Okay, what's with the violin music? Wait, what did that say? It said something. God dang it. Oh well. Morning, how'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Oh, jeez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. I'll be alright, thanks anyways. Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another cursed thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while. But it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues. Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch? I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. You need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. That letter from Uncle Murray was a real surprise. I didn't read it. What did it actually say? Basically, he just asked if I could come visit him. Because he needed help with something big and he knew I had an adventuresome spirit. Haha, adventuresome spirit. Yeah, that's Murray alright. I haven't seen him in ages. I mean, I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came with us when we went camping in the summer, but after I moved out to go to college, we kind of lost touch except for birthday cards. But you dropped everything to come see him? To see crazy Uncle Murray again? Of course. Does he still do that trick where he pulls fried meat out of your ear? What? Ew. Yeah, it was super gross. I loved it when I was 10. Well, I bet he'll do it if you ask him. If you can find him. Yeah, here's hoping. How is this helping find Murray? Not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How is this helping finding him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectotron 1000 is new. We only really got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. That last artifact he went after, it could be basically anywhere, but the Detectotron only detects the nearest artifact. I see. So you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we'll get the one that he was looking for? Right. I wish the hell he'd left a note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you. Yeah, that tracks. What do you have to say, Gabby? Okay, nothing new. Oh god. This wasn't here before, was it? No, the antique bookshelf man came by this morning and Charles couldn't resist the deal. Wow, I can't believe I slept through the antique bookshelf man. All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's the history of the Roman Empire we got there, or pornography. Could be both. You know, any Latin. That's Latin for little, right? So you know a little Latin. Check them, because why not? You select a random book from the Latin language collection. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. Appears to be about graphic design in the Holy Roman Empire. Hard to imagine that knowledge becoming relevant to your quest, but hey, now you know where to find it. What's this? History's worst honking. How'd that slip in there? Better take it, clearly too modern to have any resale value in an antique store anyway. Magna. Collection Latin literature in an antique store. These things sell like hotcakes, or Calidum Crushula. So what is this for? Oh, okay. Gather crafting ingredients from insects. Oh, that's what it was for? Okay. If I knew that was gonna be the perk, I would have picked something else. You have intimate knowledge of all the different slimy stuff that comes from the inside of bugs. Ew. Start your search for the cursed watch at the speakeasy. Okay. Hey, good to see you up. We've had quite a morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Muskflower. Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Muskflower out of a dock, couldn't steer, drove into a starfish, whole thing sank instantly. Anyways, anything I can help you with? Nothing right now. Okay, I want to go get the sardines. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City.